we do a lot with 6061 from a fabrication, billet perspective. That is extremely comparable to a A356 cast material, or what you would see as a A380 in the die casting.
And when you're talking about material differences, strictly when you're looking at aluminum and you're machining from billet versus casting from ingot, billet goes through a different process when you're creating it than it does from ingot. So, for example, you're gonna have different grain structure when you're getting a machine part from billet, as well as slightly different mechanical differences. Granted, I'm not a metallurgist, so I'm not going to go into the details of it. But then when you go so it's going to have a linear structure because of the way it's extruded and creates the ingot, or the billet, I'm sorry. And then the ingot, since you're casting it, it's going from a flow state, liquid state, into a solid state. So you're going to have flow pattern and lines when you're casting from ingot, so you're going to have a different grain structure. So, and there's also going to be more gas in the cast part than there will be from a machine from billet part.
I think that's a good point, Rachel. Not all materials are going to machine the same. So when you're talking billet from ingot, but even if you're talking, what you had mentioned earlier, A356, and then you heat treat it, it's still going to machine differently, even though the material composition of that aluminum is still the same. There's different impacts that you get from those processes as you continue down the line.